Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this channel update. It's been a fair amount of time, I think, between this and the last one. I think might only be a couple of months, but yeah, I've decided that I think it's time to do another one of these because things are changing in the world and things are kind of returning to normality. So it's about time to kind of talk about what's going on and plans going forward, really. So let's start off with during the crisis has been going on in the world with the pandemic. I have primarily been trying most weeks to do 5 videos a week, usually Monday to Friday. That's not been so much the case recently. It's been 4 videos, and I think the schedule's going to be kind of weird, but I think primarily most weeks are going to be 4 videos. I think probably Monday to Thursday, Monday to Thursday, I think is what I'm probably going to look at in terms of uploads. I think that's fair, but that isn't going to necessarily stay the way always. There will be times, and this is what I'll be getting onto, where I think there might be stuff specifically for the weekends going forward. But I think generally speaking, the weeks now are going to be Monday to Thursday, or at least there will be 4 videos between Monday and Friday. That's the plan anyway, and I plan to try and stick to that as best as possible. I have now returned to work on a slightly different schedule for my day job, so I have to work around that, and yeah, I feel like that's sustainable. I was thinking of going back to 3 videos. That may occur in the future. Right now, I think it's perfectly reasonable for me to try and keep the 4 videos a week. I'm quite happy doing that, and I want to try and keep it mixed up. Which brings me on to a bunch of the shows, but something that I think is very important is I realised that as a variety channel, you know, we have a lot of shows. We've got Retro Rem, we've got Co-op Experiment, we've got Stay at Home and Play, we've got Opinion Machine, we've got all the multiplayer stuff that goes up, we've got some live reactions to like Nintendo Directs and things. There's a lot of stuff there, and I know that certain people are probably on this channel for very specific things, so I need to try and be more aware of that. So I'm probably going to mix things up a little bit in terms of when I upload things, so people know when to come and check out the channel. But first going forward, I want to announce the return of Retro Reminisce. It is going to be finally returning. Me and the guys can now properly spend time together recording. We've already recorded a new episode. I've been hanging on to an old episode that we did months ago. But this will probably make a return at the end of the month and ongoing into September, because I want to try and record quite a few before we bring it back, so that you know, I can really start to get up a bunch more of them. And that will probably be more of a weekend upload. I feel like Retro Rem, it's still the main focus of this channel and has always been the main focus of this channel. And I really want to bring them back in a way that, you know, they have their own day. Whether that's a Friday, Saturday or Sunday at the moment, I don't know. But I definitely want to make it so that it's like, hey, we've got a new Retro Reminisce coming out at the end of the week. Boom, it's out on that day specifically. And yeah, I'm really fired up. I'm really happy that we can get back to doing these. And yeah, like really excited to bring it back in a big way. Hopefully really going to mix up a bunch of games now so you guys can see that. But I really want to get to the point, because before the pandemic hit, we were really starting to get a stride with doing Retro Reminisces, behind the scenes anyway. And now that we can hang out a lot more and we can get back to this, I am super happy, because it means that now we can finally get back to trying to really get that schedule on the go. So that's going to be great. So that's the main thing. Moving on to Co-op Experiment, I think from now on, with Co-op Experiment, I'm going to change up how I upload it. Recently we did Streets of Rage 4. I really enjoyed that. I tried putting up 2 videos a day on some of them, because some of them were quite short. But I think going forward with the Co-op Experiments, I'm literally just going to have them on weekends. So that'll probably be like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Saturday, Sunday kind of thing. I think the problem is when you literally only upload 1 video, I feel like everyone else is missing out. Like, I could be doing Opinion Machines, I could be talking about other stuff, we could be doing, you know, some, like, I've got a lot of Awesome Noughts matches and stuff left over as well, you know, I could be mixing it up. So I think what I'm going to do with whatever the next Co-op Experiment is, it will probably go over a longer period of time, but it will just be on the weekend, so that, you know, it's just some extra content. And then that kind of conflicts with what I was saying about the 4 video upload a week. So if I have got Co-op Experiment stuff, you'll have more content when we do those. So it means that I can, you know, carry on doing Opinion Machine, Stay at Home and Play, live reactions, whatever, and that'll be primarily in the week. And then when the co-ops are ready to go, I will just line them up to do them over a bunch of weekends and things, so that people then can just be like, okay, cool, yeah, it's the weekend, there's something to watch if they want to. If they're not bothered by the co-op stuff, then cool. It's just something fun that we like doing. It's not going to go away, but yeah, so that's always a thing. Stay at home and play was specifically designed for me to they kind of started off quite silly and they kind of got a little bit more serious, but it's primarily designed so during lockdown I was recommending games to people. I think this series will carry on when there are games that I want to do, new and old, small and big, so I think expect that to like happen, but I don't know if I'm going to hit it as hard as I have been yet. I think primarily my focus will be on opinion machines and retro reminiscences going forward, and then probably multiplayer matches and stuff. Like if me and the guys, including Don Hayes and stuff, want to do stuff, and I've recorded it, then whether that be StarCraft, Awesome Noughts, or anything else, basically, if we find any like multiplayer stuff that we're going to play, then I will use that throughout the week too. I think primarily the two shows that will need to be front and center are Opinion Machine and Retro Reminisce, because Opinion Machine is a chance for me to talk about any kind of topic that I have some thoughts on, and Retro Reminisce is the main priority of this channel and always will be going forward, because those discussions are really important to have to me, like talking about older games and getting 3 different people's views on them, and that's what I want to keep going forward with. So Stay at Home and Play will probably be interjected. I may look at doing maybe like one of those a week. It might be something that I need to think about, and this will be on like the next update, but I may potentially do like 1 Stay at Home a week, 1 multiplayer match, and then 2 opinion machines, something like that. Don't know yet, we'll figure that sort of stuff out, but like going forward, you're probably going to see mostly opinion machines with other stuff interjected either between or whatever, and then it kind of depends on what's going on in the gaming world and things like that. Like I've got a few ideas and stuff soon which I would like to do, so that's good. But in terms of just content, like there's going to be a slight reshuffle of what you're going to see and when you're going to see it, basically. And obviously with the return of Retro Reminisce, that's really the main thing for me, is getting back on that, and we got so much stuff we want to get through. Like it's like a never-ending well. So yeah, we're looking to. I would love to get to the end of the year and have hit 50 Retro Reminiscences. The last one we did was Doom that I uploaded, and yeah, that was number 30. So another 20 before the end of the year, that would be pretty sweet. So we'll see how we go with that. And then lastly, yeah, the Awesome Noughts stuff. Weirdly enough, that's been going over fairly well. People seem to be enjoying that, which kind of shocked me, because Awesome Noughts isn't a massive game. But yeah, I'm going to put that all into a playlist fairly soon, because I realised that I didn't have anywhere to put it on the channel. But I'm going to stick that all together, and now that I've got a way of, I have all that content still, then hopefully be looking to put maybe one of those up a week. I think that's a fair thing to do, so you guys can enjoy that. And yeah, any other kind of like multiplayer stuff we do going forward will end up in that multiplayer section. I don't like the Command and Conquer stuff that we did as well a little month ago or whenever it was. That'll end up in there. Anything that was just multiplayer based will be in there. Looking for some new stuff to play, so that'll be the plan. But yeah, there's a quick rundown of really what's going on. If anything, it's just like there'll be sort of maybe more of a schedule what's going on. I'm not going to stick to it like 100% of the time, but yeah, Retro Reminiscences will probably be like a specific day that they get uploaded on. When we do co-ops, they will be over the weekends, and then throughout the week I'll be looking to do mostly opinion machines, and then maybe a multiplayer game here and there, and Stay at Home if I've got a couple of those or whatever. And then live reactions if there is a Nintendo Direct or something, I'll shove that up. So yeah, just to give you guys a rundown, and obviously like I said, I am returning to work, or I am back at work now, so I'm just trying to fit everything around that. Luckily not on a full schedule, so that's good. And yeah, we're just going to continue forward. I mean, I'm happy with the growth. Like, I know we've hit a little bit of a stop, but that's fine, because like, we're still heading towards, me and the guys, we want to hit 100 subs at the end of the year, and we're trying to get as close to that goal as possible. So that's the plan. But yeah, just thought I'd give you guys an update on what is going on, what you can expect coming forward, and then probably the next kind of update will be like September, October time anyway, if anything changes. but we'll see what happens then. But thank you very much for watching this video. If you liked it, hit like. If you want to see more channel updates, then hit the subscribe button. Keep up to date with anything that's coming out there. Links for Facebook and Twitter down below. And until next time, I'll see you then.